Prof. Prof. Zaidi can start now.
It's okay.
Okay.
Dr. Kavi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you for everyone being here for this event. Now, good morning to our Dean, Professor Hashim, and Deputy Dean, Dr. Fazli. So now I'm glad to invite our Professor Hashim bin Saim, Dean of Faculty of Applied Science and Technology, to give you an opening speech for this event. Professor.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Kavi.
Welcome, sir.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, salam sejahtera, selamat pagi to everybody. So first of all, I would like to congratulate Prof. Kavi, the session chairman for this morning, for inviting me to give a few words as opening remarks. Also like to congratulate Associate Professor Dr. Zaidi as the speaker for this morning session. So I think this morning session is good effort and an important step towards promoting our awareness and our knowledge to the issue on publication, particularly on the aspect of the SCOPUS ID, the PUBLONS, and the ORCID ID. And as we know, the university's UTHM has made some efforts. Library, Mr. Hasman is here this morning. Hasman. So Hasman representing the library. Mr. Hasman from our
Tunggu tu Namina Library.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the noise.
Okay, bro.
Noise to subside. I think Kutut Namina Library has made some efforts, a good effort, in fact, to have some roadshow to all the faculties and PTJs, promoting the issue on what Prof. Zaidi is going to talk about this morning. So I would like also to welcome our friends. I see some friends this morning in the session, which are from outside UTHM. I'm not sure where they are from, but Prof. Zaidi told me that some of his colleague from UKM and also UTHM is joining this morning session. So we welcome you all. I also like to thanks everybody for giving the support to Dr. Zaidi for this morning seminar. So I've seen Dr. Harati from FPTP is here. Associate Professor Dr. Soon representing the MIN.
Good morning, Prof. Thanks for organizing the event.
Yeah, you are here as well. And Puan Sri Farida is also here this morning. Puan Sri, are you here, Puan Sri Farida? So what I mean is Dr. Farida. Okay, so I do hope this session will be fruitful to you.
Iyalah.
Okay.
Tak payah buat macam tu. Makan sendiri no last swap
Oh, what's that? So On behalf of the faculty, once again, I also
Oh, tengok nanti.
I hope this session,
Jelas, Prof, eh?
this session will particularly promote the usage or knowledge on this the IDs, the Scopus, PUBLON, and ORCID, especially to our staff fast, because as I mentioned before, we still need some improvement on the percentage of our staff to register for these IDs. So that's a bit from me, Prof. Zaidi, and thank you again, once again, for giving me the opportunity to give some a few words as opening remarks. Back to you, Prof. Kavi Kumar.
Thanks for your opening speech, Prof. I could like to invite everyone. So once again, I thank you for every participant from UTHM and other universities. Now, I could like to introduce our today's speaker, Professor Dr. Zaidi Embong. Professor, so before that, I want to share his. Okay. Associate Professor Dr. Zaidi Embong. He's from Faculty of Applied Science Technology, University Tun Nusa Malaysia. He has obtained his master's degree from University Technology Malaysia. Also, he went to University of Bristol, England, to carry out doctoral studies under the supervision of well-known professor, Professor G.C. Allen, who is expert in surface science. He got his PhD in 2007 on a subject spectroscopic study using advanced surface analytical technique, X-ray photoelectron spectroscopy. His research interest covers a wide range of multidisciplinary area, including surface science, vacuum physics, thin film, metal alloy correlations, nuclear physics, and environmental physics. He is also specialized in spectroscopy studies, mainly involving advanced surface analysis techniques such as X-ray photoelectronic spectroscopy, Ager electron spectroscopy, and laser Raman spectroscopy. He has more than 100 publications in Scopus and Web of Science as index journals. Actually, he currently he has his H index is 13 and more than 600 citations from other researchers. I think he's a right person to give this talk about familiarization of Scopus ID and PUBLON and other research-related IDs. So once again, I welcome Professor Dr. Zaidi Embong to give this speech. So, Doctor, now this is your time to give your speech.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kavi. So I think first of all, before I start, thank you very much to our Dean, our Honorable Dean, Professor Dr. Hashim Saim, to give a speech just now. And also thank you to our chairman, right, Dr. Kavi. All right, so this morning, first of all, I would like to thanks to the Faculty of Science, Applied Science and Technology, UTHM, for giving me opportunity to share my knowledge and my experience for these topics. All right, this topic are we going to talk about this morning? Are we going to talk about familiarization of ORCID, SCOPUS, and PUBLON database for career advancements? So I believe before I start, I believe most of us can see there are about nearly 80 participants right now. So I reckon that maybe some of you could be come from postgraduate student and from some from others university, maybe from UTHM, from UTHM Alam. Okay, welcome to our online talk. And then maybe could be some researcher from I2E. Yeah, I see Dr. Sun over there. And then from library, Mr. Hasman. Thank you, Mr. Hasman, to join our talk. Yeah, our event this morning. And then maybe some other senior lecturer. Yeah. All right. So I believe some of us could be familiar with this term of ORCID, SCOPUS, PUBLONS. But my intention this early morning is want to share, to ensure that everybody, especially for postgraduate, our postgraduate students, they understand what this ORCID is about, what is SCOPUS is about, and then the PUBLONS is about as well. So this is the topic. My talk will cover the following topic. Yeah. Right. So first one, what is ORCID is about, and then what is SCOPUS, what is PUBLONS, and then number 4, getting familiar with ORCID, SCOPUS, and PUBLONS database, and number 5, to validate our general ranking using Clarivet, because number 5 is very important to me, because some people maybe some of us say that they're published in Q1, Q2 journal and so on, but in terms of validation, because there are a lot of database like Simago and Clarivet. Yeah, this is the main thing, because some people, most of the people, they focus on Simago. Some people focus on Clarivet. Sometimes we claim that our publication is Q1 according to Simago. But unfortunately, when you look at on Clarivet analytics, it's not Q1, it's Q2. Because the index will change from time to time, every single 2 years time. Yeah, they will revise. I will show you later on. Yeah. Right. For example, yesterday, I checked in Clarivet, one of the journal that I reviewed, Journal of Alloy and Compound. So the previous 10 years, that one is Q1. But unfortunately, yesterday when I checked it, so I feel a bit surprised when I found that it's not Q1 anymore, it's Q2. Journal of Alloy and Compound. I will show you later on. And then number 6 is the output. So this is the, maybe the most important objective for this early morning is to ensure that we can extract all information to be our CV. Yeah. So the main output from SCOPUS and PUBLONS for academic career fame. Yeah, for our CV. And then also I will discuss a bit on the system, SMPU system for our library a bit. Yeah. So I will try to link. Okay. Before I start, maybe I hope that some of us are familiar with what is JCR is, SCR is. Yeah. All right. And then before I start, I'm sorry because maybe some of us are more expert than me, but please allow me. Yeah. Please allow me to share. Yeah. According to my knowledge and experience. It doesn't mean that when I give a talk, I am one of the experts in UTHM. That I reckon many of us are capable to give this talk. Yeah. All right. Okay. But please allow me in order to ensure that everybody gets some benefit from this talk. All right. All right. Now, why publication is very important? Why publication is very important, especially in our academic world. But it's not only academic world, but sometimes the people who are not from academic world also concerned on publication. Yeah, right. Now there is several answer. Yeah, to for this question. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about this. I need to move this button a bit. Okay, right. Okay, it's very necessary. Number 1, for our postgraduate student is for graduation, especially for postgraduate. In order to secure your master degree or PhD degree, you must have several papers. Maybe master 1 is enough. At least 1 SCOPUS proceeding. This is for master, but for PhD, you must come up with several papers. Then you also restricted to, we are also have a bonding with the GPPS grant. Yeah, because when you receive the grant, you have to fulfill all the condition. You have to publish the paper, and then your supervisor have to key in the database and link with the SCMPU system, and then link with the ORCID, and then it means that one after you secure the paper, so therefore your KPI for your GPPL will be fulfilled then. Okay, like this is one important thing for graduation. And some of the university like UKM, maybe some other university like RU, yeah, the condition to pass is you have to publish in Q1 or Q2 in IWS journal. Yeah, right. This is a big condition. There is one, I still remember, there is one story long time ago. Right? One student, he didn't manage to secure his Viva because he didn't submit. He didn't have any Q1 journal. Okay, so journal Q1 is ISI journal is very important. No matter whatever it is, Q1 or Q2, Q3, but as long as you are published, right? So number one. Number two, okay, for our staff, yeah, publication is very important for our promotion. No matter what, from senior lecturer to associate professor, from associate professor to become a professor, for example. And you have to notice that one after you compile all the information, the assessor is normally from local, the professor from local, sometimes maybe from abroad, from UK, from US, and so on. So therefore, yeah, therefore, especially for the professor from abroad, from top 200 institute, top 100 institute, from Harvard, from Cambridge, for example, they will need to look at your CV carefully on your publication. So of course, they will refer to, from such as like a Clarinet, for example, the most trusted database. Yeah. Right. And then the third one is selecting the grant proposal. This is also important in our academic world. Yeah. So in Malaysia, we have my grant, and last few months ago, yeah, I am one of the assessor for the grant, for the my grant. And you have to notice that in order to secure our grant, of course, the assessor will look at how many paper that you have, how many manuscripts you have, how many manuscripts that you have that related to your topic. So it's very important. It's not only a grant from our local or our KPT, but also in some case, if you want to apply the grant like Newton Fund, yeah, a grant from abroad, yeah. For example, in our case, but from my past experience in UK, there is one grant, LPSRC. This is for European grant. Yeah. So therefore, in our case, we are from Asian countries. So therefore, they need to look at from our publication background. Yeah. So if the people ask me sometimes, what is the importance of the paper? How the publication can you give you the announcement or the money? So of course, you need to show to the people that you have a publication. Without publication, the people will not trust you. Yeah. So this is the way how we show our capability then. Okay, this is only one slide. I have about 95 slides. Yeah. All right. This is important of the publication. Right. Next, we go next one. And then how to measure. Of course, we need to look at on the impact, the research impact. There are many definitions of the impact. Yeah. So, for example, if you look at from the GPPS, our previous GPPS application, I reckon that our KP, Ketua Pengarah, already here, even Square E, there should be already the list of the niche area that we need to focus. That niche area is research impact that related to society. Now, let's look at on the definition now. For example, number one, in US National Institute of Health, say that the livelihood for a project that to exert sustain powerful influence, the word influence of the research. And then from England, from research England, say an effect on change of benefit to economy. When you see economy that it doesn't mean, of course, we are from science stream, but it doesn't mean that of course, when we look at our UTHM, we have varieties of expertise. Some of us are expert in management. Some of people are expert in science. Some of us are expert in engineering. Even in engineering, divided into 3 sections. We have electrical engineering, we have civil engineering, we have mechanical engineering, etc. So, I mean that every single people have their own expertise. Yeah. So, economy and then society. The word society there. That's why when you look at on this area from the KPT, it must be reflect to the benefit to our society. Now, for example, in the COVID-19 now we are in the pandemic now. Yeah, we know that if there is our government want to distribute a grant, for example, I believe our government will give in the area the proposal that and the theme of the COVID-19. It will depend on the scenario from time to time. That it depends. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is the context on nowadays, yeah, for COVID-19. Maybe the people, maybe some grant for study on the vaccine, for example. Yeah, we in Malaysia, we have a lot of herb. So maybe we have in our faculty, we have food tech. Maybe the people from food tech can, who knows, we collaboration with the hospital can come up with the vaccination, because we are a lot of herb in the Naswa and more there, for example. And then public policy, yeah. And then the number 3, US National Science Foundation say that the potential, the research potential, our research potential to give a benefit to the society and to contribute the achievement to desire a society outcome. So that's why all these things. So if we can conclude that, that's why if we look at on most of the Western countries, why they are much advanced than us. For example, the people in Japan, why they are much advanced than us? It doesn't mean it's not dependent on technology, because we know that science, for example, without the knowledge of science, there is no technology, because the fundamental of technology is science. So we need to write from writing, and then we come up with the knowledge. From the knowledge, then the people can extend to the technology. All right. So this is very important. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Next. Right. How to measure? So when you publish, when you do publication, yeah. So in what context you need to look at? So how can we measure the productivity of our publication? So I will show you the database later on. But before we go with that one, but we need to go in detail. Yeah, the fundamental what we need to know in the context of several database needed to enable the researcher to explore. So from the database, will give us 3 ideas. Number 1 is maybe from database can alter impact when you write or submit your manuscript. So what is the impact? The impact then. What impact you can give to the society in terms of your expertise? Yeah. So of course, from the database, we give us as index. What as index you have then, and we do what is your citation? Yeah. All right. And number 2 is article impact. Article impact. This article impact, it means the number of citation. Now, let's say now you write one paper about COVID-19. I believe a lot of people will read it. But one after another 5 years time from now, 10 years time from now, maybe could be there is no COVID-19. Then the people will stop write about COVID-19. Then the people will write about another thing. Maybe another virus, we don't know. Maybe about vaccination. So it depends on the scenario, by the way. Yeah, from time to time. The impact will depend on the scenario, the event from time to time. That's the reason why the Q factor, yeah, from the I impact will change every 2 years' time. They will revise according to the impact, according to the citation. All right. Okay, right. Number 3, journal impact. Journal impact. So this journal impact, so we are mainly talk about the ISI journal, the WOS journal. Yeah, WOS journal. So we need to notice that when we talk about journal, the journal can be categorized into several things, several categories. Some of the journal could be from SCOPUS index, some are from PUBLONS. Yeah, all right. This is ISI. All right, and then even there is also non-ISI index. Non-ISI and ISI is different story. All right, but today's talk is not focused on that, but I will focus on how to, on the ORCID and PUBLON, yeah? Okay. Right, this is very good picture. I get it yesterday and I put it on here. Okay, I still remember in 2003 when I did my PhD, before I know my supervisor, Professor G.C. Allen, and during the time I reckon that Prof. Hashim is my boss, I think, yeah, Prof. And then the way how we communicate with our supervisor in UK via email, and we don't know what is the expertise, their expertise, but we know it comes from the CV, because during the era there is no mass media like now. There is no ResearchGate. Yeah, the people during that time, the earlier of 2000, maybe not so many people talk about HNF. Yeah, so the way how we need to know the expertise of our potential supervisor is by looking from the homepage, and then according to how many manuscripts they have. 100. When you say, oh, okay, this supervisor, the potential supervisor will have 100 manuscripts. That's good, but we're not sure in all 100 what is the quality of the journal. Okay, right? Like for example, like Einstein. Yeah, Einstein, for example, yeah, Pierre Curie, Marie Curie, all the during that era, they write on the paper, and then but the paper, how the people cited the work. There's a question, and then how do people know? Okay, but nowadays we have this. Okay, this is the traditional way. But if you look at nowadays, we have a lot of technology like a blog, like a tweet, like a Facebook, like maybe a video communication, and then we have even we have a good database of electronic like open peer review, for example, and so on. And all these will give us the middle one that is a scholarly profile. That is we are talking about our scholar profile. Yeah. Okay. This is very important. Now, talking about our scholar profile, our research ID profile, there are many ways nowadays. Yeah, we have a web application, for example. We have the Google Scholar. We have the ResearchGate. We have the academia.edu, and then we have Mandalay. But this Mandalay is this one is the one database system that attached with the Microsoft Word. We can attach with the Microsoft Word. But nowadays, there is no Mandalay, I think, if you mean that. Even the Mandalay didn't give us as in there anymore. Just stop, I thought. Okay, and then they have the commercial publication database, which is mainly influenced by these two giant. I say giant, two giant, Scopus and Web of Science. And for your information, Web of Science is known. The former name of this Web of Science is Thomson Reuters. Some of us familiar with Thomson Reuters, I know. During maybe early of 2000, the people talk about the Thomson Reuters. But now the people, Thomson Reuters have been taken over by this Clarivate. Yeah, Clarivate. Then the name under the name of Web of Science, Scopus and Web of Science, and all these things. Yeah, you can see all the list. And from all, yeah, there is one important medium that we need to know. I can see that this is maybe I can consider like a master key for all these things. Right, before we start with that, so I list down all these things. Scholar, for example, Google Scholar. For your information, for Google Scholar, no need for you to register with any like Scopus or whatever. But I think Google Scholar, it's not be, it can be non-ISI in that, can be in the Google Scholar, even ISI as well. Yeah, and even to me, Google Scholar could be for the beginning, especially for our young researcher. Yeah, at least you get on paper and then you come up. But to me, if you ask me, I don't like Google Scholar because the thing is, frankly speaking, because why? This is depend on our trust. Yeah, because nobody will validate your paper or your manuscript that will be in that, because you can add any people. For example, all the people who have start with the alphabet of A, many people have an A. Maybe from you put in your Google Scholar. When I click it, oh, It's not yours. It's from Pakistan. It's from other country, from India. Yeah. So you're saying that your agenda is high, but the thing is, you come up from you protect from other resources. I mean that in terms of integrity, in terms of ethics, it's not good to me. Yeah. All right. But it's maybe some advice to all. Yeah. Even me. Maybe they say that you constantly that one, but I think you can log in and then you can remove. That is a very good one. So, but the scholar is okay for young lecturer for the beginning, and then we have GCR. For GCR is the Scopus and WS. So this one we cannot cheating because this one will be validated by the third person, by Scopus or by okay, all right. And then we have the Scopus, and then we have one published or perish software. It's maybe from Nazri from LKMP, from FSKSM, Science Computer from Nazri. He's very expert on this, I think. And then ResearchGate. ResearchGate is the way how we share. But to me, ResearchGate is good sometimes. Sometimes it's not good. Yeah, it have a pro and con. Yeah, ResearchGate, and also we know that ResearchGate also have the RGIN score and some index. But the thing is, you have to notice because the thing is, one after you use the ResearchGate, sometimes the researcher will upload their work, their Q1 paper there. But you need to notice that one after you deal with the publisher, we already sign the term and condition with the publisher. Yeah. The risk, because the risk in the future we don't know what happened. They can summon us because is it illegal? Illegal. We upload the document illegal. We share the people because they want the we know that it's all business. Yeah. Because okay. All right. So the people who want to start to read the journal, they have to pay. That's why. That's why some journal are open access. But open access we charge you with a lot of money. For example, PLOS, PLOS. You have to pay about 8,000 ringgit Malaysia, more than 5,000 ringgit Malaysia. They come out with a good, but it's a PLOS. It could be a WS. Yeah, but you have to pay. But it's open access. The benefit is open access. You can share. Yeah, right. Right. So all these things. Okay, now from all of this, the main thing is ORCID or ORCID, whatever you pronounce them, okay? ORCID. Now, this is the master key. To me, if you ask me, in my opinion, this is master key of the publication. Forget about Google Scholar, but I talk about this. When you need to link with the Scopus or WS or Clarinet, you need to have the ORCID. Okay, what is ORCID about? So it's a unique 16 identifier of alphabet with numeric, alphabet with numeric code that is unique to our. So, for example, my author name, I have many author names: Zaidi, Embong, Z Embong, Embong Z, and so on. How the people can distinguish my author name? Okay. Does it mean I need to have many ORCID number? No, only one. Yeah, one ORCID number will represent all my author name in the Scopus. That's the answer. That's why ORCID is very important. And in some case we can put our safety then we can secure and this is for our information because there is one incident because I have a collaboration. This is one story I need to share with all of you. I have a collaboration with one university in Nigeria with my friend, Dr. Maxwell. We have a lot of manuscript working together. And one day, he tried to put one person name from South Africa. From South Africa, yeah, is a professor. And then I read from the journal, I feel a bit surprised. This professor is not happy with my friend because my friend put her name without her permission. How she know? Because the publisher will email to her. Yeah, we ask for the permission using ORCID. So that's why, and then that lady, that professor not happy and communicate with my collaborator about this. Sorry, their argument about this, and then she not happy. And we have to notice some people prefer, they don't care. You can put my name. Okay, never mind. But if I'm very familiar with I studied in 4 years in UK long time ago. I know about the culture there. One of my colleagues say that to me. Yeah, lady, if I'm not contribute with your work, don't ever put my name. Yes. Now I know why. Why we cannot put your name? Because in another 5 years time, we don't know what happened to us when we getting pension sometime. For example, let's say I pension another 5 years time. I work with Dr. Maxwell. And then one after again, let's say Dr. Maxwell paper have plagiarized. What happened to me? What happened to me? It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. It doesn't mean that sometimes we are happy. Yes, that's why we need to check. We need to check. Don't ever allow the people put our name easily. Then that's why. That's why we need to have an ORCID. Yeah, I show you after this. Yeah. All right. Next, this is the way. Yeah. The relationship between ORCID or SCOPUS or PUBLONS. So from these figures, I hope everybody understand the connection for all. Yeah. All right. So author is the single system that generate our author ID. If we generate based on this one, okay, we, the author, we need to create our ORCID. From our ORCID, then the SCOPUS will trace your number. Okay. Now it means that for PUBLON, for our PUB, we can create our account using PUBLON. Number one is ORCID, and then after the PUBLON, and then maybe Scholar. From there, the SCOPUS will trace your publication by referring to our ORCID number. And this is number one. Now next we have this is the how we publish or we promoted our publication, our work to all over the world. Now before this, the people focus on website. As you remember, website nowadays is not only website. We got a lot. We have kind of link ID and then so on. We got many platforms. Yeah. All right. Now searching your name. You're searching your name. For example, Zaidi Embong, and come out my Google Scholar. Yeah. You write down and then you all the thing. But Google Scholar they will return everything. Even your name appear in the Surat Khabar or Majalah, your name will be appear in the Google Scholar. Yeah, you have to notice that. Okay, right. And then dimension is some sort maybe with the grant, and then this is the insert engine, and then this is a social networking. As I said just now, this is a gate. We have this one, and then for our manuscript, of course, SCOPUS and PUBLONS. This way how we promoted our. Okay. Right, the priority now from all them again is all this. Okay, my opinion, we have all this. Number 2, SCOPUS ID. Number 3, PUBLONS. That is today top 10. Okay, it's already half an hour now. I hope time is enough for me. What is ORCID? Okay, ORCID was the former name of Open Researcher and Contributor Identifier. Okay, all right. This is ORCID mean. Okay, it's covered by CCD. This is the example, and as I said just now, it's 16 number, 16-digit identifier that they can use to clearly distinguish themselves from other researchers and have a connection with their own popular affiliation and contribution. Okay, all right. Next. Right, there is 6 ways we can use for what can we do with the score with the ORCID. Number 1, for affiliation verification by our institution, and then automatically update your record as you publish. When you publish, then it will appear in SCOPUS. Okay, today I publish, and I did receive email. Okay, as you will say, congratulations, your paper accepted. Hooray! Then you say hooray. Then you have to wait. It will appear in SCOPUS. How it appear? From ORCID. Yeah. Okay. Automatically update. Mean that the ORCID will automatically update. Yeah. Give the link to the SCOPUS. SCOPUS will update. Yeah. Your publication. And then connect to your existing work. I mean, work is all the paper there. Okay, I will show you how to do it. Yeah, and then connect to your existing grant. But in Malaysian context, the grant is not a link. Yeah, that's why I speak to Prof. Shahid a few days ago about this. Yeah, that's why in our, you look at on our My Grant, there is no such database retrieved from Scopus. The researcher need to key in. Okay, but in our in UK, for example, they have one database they call as research fish. All the the grant recipient from European country, from UK, they will all together in one platform over there. Yeah. Okay. Right. Connected your exact team profile to your ORCID record, and then connect your ORCID ID with your, okay, this is according to, because we have so many apps nowadays, so many apps. That's why in order to authorize the app, so we need to use the ORCID. Okay, this is how we can register. Okay, look at on the video. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, registering for ORCID is pretty straightforward. Just type ORCID into Google.
Sorry, I need to increase the voice for a while.
And it will get you to this account.
Okay, I repeat again.
Registering for ORCID. Okay, registering for ORCID is pretty straightforward. Just type ORCID into Google and it will get you to this account. So that's the first item. Then you scroll down to register and click on register now. Then you simply fill in this information, probably take you about a minute, and you will be registered. Now, of course, it isn't just that. You have to put information into this account for it to be useful when other researchers look for your account, or grant organizations who often require the ORCID number. So you put in information like your websites and keywords that represent your research, and then employment, education qualifications, and funding, those kinds of things. And if you want to put in your works, but that will be a lot of information to put in your specific journal information. But I've just put in this basic information, and that should be good enough. And that's how you register for ORCID and have far more connection to the research community.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
registering for ORCID.
Thank you, YouTube. Okay, right now we look at on the now I advance a bit, yeah, from the video. But now this is how we can log in to the ORCID database. Yeah, there are three ways. Maybe by using our institution. You click here and then we come up with UTHM. Yeah, and then maybe you can use your Google account, and maybe you can use Facebook. But to me, Facebook is not secure then. Maybe better use maybe option number 1 and number 2. This is the way how you can register for the ORCID. Yeah. Okay, using these two ways. Okay. Right. So looking on the database of the ORCID, it looks very simple one, but if you explore in detail, there are a lot of information there. Yeah. Right. So what we have is a pencil, so we can update your information, your name, yeah, over there. Yeah, you can update your name, your non-author name, and then country, your field of area, your keyword, and then this is your Scopus ID number, yeah, and then this is your email. It's good for you to give an alternative email, yeah, because in anything happen, you can still retrieve from an alternative email, yeah. Right, so all this information, and then your relation, yeah, your history, your background history of education, and from here, right now we have 4 main items here. But before we start with this, look at on the green icon. This green icon, yeah, this is, can see that everybody can see green icon. Yeah, this one green. The key is trusted parties only, because it's not only us. It's not, we cannot adjust anything except the trusted party. Yeah, the ORCID itself. And then only mean you are the controller. So you are the owner of the account, then you manage the account then on your own. So mean that the green everybody can see. Okay, the red one is only you can see. Okay. Now, we can divide the database for ORCID into 4 main sections. Okay, section 1 is invited position for distinction. Invited position mean, for example, visiting professor, yeah, visiting professor. For example, we have Prof Arif, Arif Agam. If we have a professorship, visiting professor in China, we can put. So Prof Arif can put. I mean, it's mentioned that distinction mean award. Any award that you receive, yeah. And then membership. Membership is maybe TS, study, yeah. And then IR, and so on, yeah. Kimis, CSM, you can put all the things, your membership. If, for example, Royal Science Society in UK, if you join the Institute of Physics, Royal Science Society, then you can, yeah, all these things. Number 3 is funding. Funding is, but as I said, unfortunately, there is no link between KPT with this ORCID. Yeah. So except the grant from abroad, from Japan, maybe from US, from UK. Yeah. And the most important one is number 4. Number 4. Yeah. To me, is number 4 is very important. Yeah. All right. Right now we go one by one. Invited position. This is how the way we write down the invited position, the organization, your department, the city, and so on. If you have the link, you got the URL link, you can add it together as a leader. Yeah. All right. And then distinction. Yeah, as I said just now, it's award. You got award, and you can have the your name could be in the website, and you can link for that. Okay, number 2 is about membership and service. Yeah, service. Okay, your rule, the department, maybe KPT, for example, the rule advisor for the assessor, the examiner, the assessor for migrant, the assessor for scholarship. You can write down over that. And if there is any evidence from KPT, you can put the URL. It's very good. So therefore, when after the people look at on your ORCID, then the people know, okay, you have expertise on this. Maybe you have a chance then to become, maybe they will invite you, yeah, to become one of the assessor, for example, yeah. Okay, especially in promotion, for example. Sometimes you see from abroad ask you to become the assessor. I have one application from Pakistan. They asked me to become one assessor for the promotion. So how they know? They know from this platform. Yeah. All right. Then membership. Membership depends. Okay. It's not. This is not. This is membership mean that any like RCL, Royal Science Society, Institute of Physics, what else? I2E, IEEE. Yeah. Okay. And so on. Think. Right, funding. We talk about funding. As I said just now, funding we have. There are 2 menus. Automatically search. You have the link, and then you can add by manually. As I said, if for the KPT, for example, you have FRGS, PRGS, then you can add manually there. That's why I suggest you can key in over there. But you need a link. I think I get the link. Yes, the link. Grant URL link. What link is it? My grant, unfortunately my grant we require the password then. Okay. All right, maybe KPT has to revise their I don't know what happened, but I think it's very important. But you look at on this is in UK, yeah, they have dimension wizard. One after you click this, you click on the dimension wizard. Now you see they come up with this. I tried it, but unfortunately I didn't have any grant. But I tried only a few days ago. When I click this, it come up with this dimension wizard, and then this is my automatically ORCID. I get my ORCID number authorization, and then when I click this, okay, what I have like this, yeah, authorize, and then the one grant, so submit, and then verify. Okay, so this is especially for grant from UK, I think. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, and then you can sort maybe search name of grant. If, for example, you get a Newton fund, for example, Newton fund, yeah, Newton fund, and then maybe you can write down your number there, so on. You can, and then automatically that grant will be will be connected with the ORCID. Okay, okay. But for KPT one, as I said, we need to put a key in manually. Right, this is the most important one in the ORCID. Okay, number 4. Add the word. Okay, there are many. There are several categories there. Option number 1. You can search the link. One after you click the link, you come up with this. All the link. All this link. Yeah, all this link. Okay, and then you choose wherever you want. Okay, but I think maybe for us, we are pretty much interested on Scopus Elsevier and could be land, because land is pattern search. Yeah. Okay, you can attend for your pattern search as well. Yeah. Prof Shahid is very expert. He expert. He's our expert. It's not even in UTHM. Prof Shahid is the expert of the land pattern search in KPT. Yeah. All right. We have this one, and you can add the add archive, add DOI. Yeah, I tell you what is DOI. It is a number, and then a PubMed ID. PubMed ID is the identification for publication in medical science. In medical science, I have reviewed several papers in medical science. This one I know. This one, yeah. Okay, and then big tech. I think big tech everybody know. Yeah. We think we have expert like Prof Aida, Mustafa, we have Prof Mus, yeah, the expert on this, I think, and then Melanie. All right, then one of the, you click on the search, what we have Scopus Elsevier, and then the lens. So when you click this one, for example, so what you have, I click this, then I got that. Okay, when you click on the Scopus link, you come up with this, Zaidi Embong, how many publication in Scopus, okay, and then your area and so on. And then when you click next, all the paper will be automatically, yeah, what? Automatically add in the ORCID. Okay, in this term you have to notice, some people are confused, yeah, many people confused on this. ORCID can link with Scopus, Scopus can link with ORCID, by the way, but the key is ORCID, yeah. Now, a lens. This is the lens I said just now. The lens is for pattern search. For example, in migrant, for example, lately, yeah, everybody are compulsory to give the pattern search. Yeah, pattern search. Without pattern search, you cannot. Maybe you cannot get any extra marks. Okay, that's one. We need to have pattern search. But pattern search, and all information of your pattern will be there. Okay. But Prof Shahid expert, maybe Prof Shahid can show us how to link between the ORCID and patterns with the lens. Yeah. Next, and we can also add using the following way. Archive is any publication without proofreading, proofreading. Archive. Yeah. Okay. And then we have DOI. DOI stands for Digital Object Identifier, is a string of number, letters, and symbol, yeah, used to permanently identify your manuscript. And we can say it's a label. For example, you go to the lab, you have a several bottle, yeah, then you put the label, sample 1, sample 2, sample 3, and so on. Yeah, that is DOI. Okay. Now, the example of your eye, in this case, is like this. Okay, this is one of the example. My collaborator in UTHM, Dr. Zakia, she is around here. Dr. Zakia, yeah. So we have the number here. You see the DOI number. Yeah. So you need to copy this DOI number, and then you key in over that, or you copy and paste straight away, and then you click retrieve, and then all information of this paper will appear in your ORCID. Yeah. Okay. The same way, if you have a paper from PubMed, but as I said, PubMed is only for publication in medical science. Yeah. But most of us, we need pretty much concern on the OI only. Okay. Next one. Right. So this is the way how, or maybe you want to key in manually. So in order to key in manually, we need to have a manuscript. So all this information here, yeah. Okay, you have a manuscript with you, and then you put your title, what is your title, and then your title, journal title, and then your the publication date. This is publication date, yeah. And then, I mean the link, URL link. This is the link. You want to click this and then you go to the way to the link. All right. Okay. Right. So one after you put all the word in the ORCID, now we come up with this. We got this. All this information from all the 70 paper that I have, or what we 93 something, 70 paper, sorry, 90 something, 100. Okay, all them will be in this ORCID. Okay, ORCID. Now I mean that ORCID is store all your publication there, and then from ORCID we give to some of them we give to Scopus, some of them we go to WS. Okay, it doesn't mean that the whole entire ORCID we go to Scopus. No, certain paper we go to ORCID. Sorry, certain we go to Scopus. Certain we go to okay, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, one after you click this icon, okay. For example, you choose one manuscript there. You click this icon. One after you click this, yeah. What we have is this one. We come up with that. We got the title, we got DOI. So because just now we already add, isn't it? We add with the DOI. Okay, even you got the, and then you see the link in the ORCID. You get the link of DOI and the link of the WS. All right. So and also, if you register with Publon, it will be automatically give you. I mean, the ORCID will retrieve your link from Publon. You see that? Okay. Next. One after you click this DOI, we give you this too. This is the appearance in DOI. DOI in the sign direct. DOI we go to sign direct, while WS we go to Clarivet Analytics. I repeat again. DOI we go to sign direct. Okay. WS, when you click it, we go to Clarivet Analytics. Before this we know as a Thomson router. Yeah. Okay. Right. This is it. Yeah. Okay. This is appearance. So see from there, the name. Your name is there. You retrieve from the ORCID. Yeah. And then another one. This is how we like in WS Clarivet. Okay. Right. And also, if you look at on the Publon, if you go on the Publon, this is the way. You click this one, go, and then we see this is how the Publon look like. Okay. And in the Publon, we have this. You click on this, we go to, we link with the Clarivet Analytics. If you click on this, we go with the Publon. Okay. Right. Okay. We agree then later on. Yeah. Later on. All right. Now, one more thing that maybe some people did not discuss. Now, I give you some extra information, what you can have from ORCID. This is the information that I have from my ORCID system. ORCID also record your peer review work, especially in WOS manuscript. Okay. Okay. Now, we will update automatically. No need for you to key in. One after you're done, and then that's why in peer review, you need to have a Publon account, because you need to update your review in the Publon. From Publon, you will go to ORCID. So ORCID will record that. Yeah. Right now, you see, for example, this is an example of my peer review, for example. Yeah. Okay. I have about 12, for example. Now see, apply surface sign. I have about 15 paper. This is the number of peer review that I done. Okay, I done 15 manuscript for apply surface sign, 5 for this bulletin, 1 for chemistry, and then this one, and then mental pollution, and so on. All this is the list of peer review is automatically that link in there. Okay, and this is the accumulated number. Okay. Right. Another extra information I need to share you is this one. You go to the down the bottom of the ORCID on the left hand side. Then you click over there. Okay, surprisingly, you can see this one, the statistic, the live statistic number of the ORCID. This is unique number, okay. You can tell us how many record of all up to now. Okay, up to now. How many record? The unique record. Yeah. Okay, then sorry. And then position, employment, In education, I mean, invited position, how many we got? And then we got that, all these things, funding, peer review, research sources, and so on. So all this, okay? But it tells us the number of life, I mean, the individual we got over there, about this number, yeah? Okay, in the world, all over the world, yeah? Right, now we watch this one. This is an example on how to add publication in ORCID, okay? Okay, watch the video. Maybe I give a suggestion for to our PTTA, Mr. Hasman. Maybe we can produce a video like this later on for our PTTA, our library, yeah? Maybe we can do something like this, okay? Have a look on this video.
PolyU encourages academic staff to have an ORCID ID. ORCID is an open, non-profit, community-driven effort to create and maintain a registry of unique researcher identifiers and a transparent method of linking research activities and outputs to these identifiers. It is a URI with a 16-digit number. It is expressed as an HTTP URI. There are 3 ways to add works to your ORCID record. First, link your works from another system. This is the recommended process. Second, import a BibTeX file of your works. Third, manually type in information about your works. ORCID has created partnerships with other members to allow users to import publications into their ORCID record from outside databases like SCOPUS. Begin the linking process by clicking Add Works, and you will need to grant access to the member organization before your works are added. To import a list of publications saved in a BibTeX file into your ORCID record, select Import BibTeX and click Choose File. The publications from the file will appear in a list with the Save and Delete icons beside them. To save the citation, click the Save icon. You will be prompted to edit the citation. After making any needed changes, click Add to List to save the citation to your ORCID record. To add a work yourself, click Add Manually and you will see a list of fields to complete for a manual citation. After you have completed the form, click Add to List to save. If you need further assistance, please do not hesitate to contact your friendly faculty library.
Give some video and then the demo. I think demo afterward I show you. Yeah. Okay, right. Next, okay, this is all the 10 reasons for ORCID. Yeah. So I hope everybody can take note why ORCID very important to connect you with your work, with the award, with your affiliation, and then to the mystic and the identification. Yeah. Okay, that I say just now, maybe so many people have start with alphabet A, Ahmad A, Ahmad Arif, Ahmad, and so on. Ahmad, maybe 2, Ahmad, 100 Ahmad. Which Ahmad? And then identify by ORCID. Yeah. And then you own and control your record. You can control your record and then more system and the rest of it. Yeah. And sometimes application by clicking one button, ORCID will be automatically. Yeah. Okay. And then improve recognition of your for example, in peer review and so on, increase the discovery of your research output, yeah, and then okay, and so on. Also, okay, right, and also we need to notice that we can use it until we retire. Yes, until we retire. Yeah, because the thing is, the record will be still going on, even the scopus as well. Even though we are not already in the academic world later on, for example, so your citation will be keep increased, but there's no publication, but it may be in terms of citation increase without no publication one after we retire. Yeah, okay. Right, now this example, for example, why I say that Scopus is to secure our approval. We need to approve for any publication. For example, this is from Molecular Liquid. With my collaborator, Dr. Zakia. So this journal, one after Dr. Zakia submit to the journal, this journal will generate this letter and then email me, and then I need to authorize with the link. Okay, number 1 and number 2, this one as well. The same thing in corrosion sign. Yeah. Okay, we have the link. Yeah. Okay, this one as well. This is in new journal chemistry. Okay, the link. This is could be this is WS paper, yeah, WS. Okay, and then you got this one. This is for maybe conference. Conference, one of my student work. Sorry, yes, my PSM student work. Conference, even conference. Some conference are in IOP, AIP, or IOP, AIP, because both of the conference is under SCOPUS. So we need to authorize using ORCID. Okay. Now, in some case, some application, as I say, semantic scholar, you need to add this one, and then even, for example, I say just now research page, yeah. You can click this one to authorize. Get in. Okay. All right. Now we are finished on ORCID. Now we go ahead with SCOPUS. Okay. I hope everybody understand what is ORCID is all about. Now we go with SCOPUS. We know go one by one. Yeah. One by one. What is SCOPUS? As I said just now, SCOPUS is unique combine of comprehensive, expertly and then abstract, which consists of abstract and the citation database, the enrich a database, and then so on. And but in terms of the range of paper, I mean, the SCOPUS is much wider compared to WS, yeah, much wider. Okay, because in this context, SCOPUS normally to make easy to understand. Okay, some we can find a lot of paper conference, SCOPUS conference in SCOPUS, but there is less number of paper conference in WS current. Because Clarivet is only special for journal ISI. That's the difference between SCOPUS and Clarivet. Yeah. Okay. Because in SCOPUS, it come up with, okay, it's like Google Scholar as well. Google Scholar will be include non-ISI, ISI, everything will be in there. Yeah. All right. So how to register? Okay, this is a video from UTHM, Malacca, but is without any sound, that you have to watch the video. But in this context, I advise to all of you, before you register, please ensure that at least you need to have one. This is one precondition. In order to register in SCOPUS ID, the precondition is you need to have at least one SCOPUS in there. One, at least one. And then after that, it will retrieve. Okay, automatically. Okay, now watch this, yeah, please. Okay, now let's say you have one paper already. Now click weapon. Okay, watch the video. You go to all SCOPUS, yeah, and then you go to author name. You start your name, search, yeah, and then you come up with this. Yeah, now you find your name there. Okay. All right, you get it, yeah? All right. I hope I understand. One after you get it, and then you automatically register. Okay, again, yeah. I repeat again, yeah. Okay. Right, and then you type your name there, and then afterward, we appear. Okay, you type, and then we appear, yeah. Okay. And then come over there, and then you click. Now from here, what you can see, there is a two name, yeah, two. Yeah, in this case, maybe in the same faculty, you can combine, you can merge these two. That's why some people have you need to ensure at least you have one SCOPUS number, enough. No need for you to have many. But I have some experience before. The problem why you have these two accounts, because sometimes your co-author write your name without using your regular name. Maybe my name is my author name is Z Embong, but some people have type Embong Z, or maybe Zaidi. Zaidi is not common. That's why maybe the name of Zaidi could be in this one. That's why I can do. Therefore, I get two accounts. So therefore, in order to that, in order to resolve this, you need to find, maybe missing document. You find a missing document in the SCOPUS. So therefore, you can merge this one. Yeah, two account now. You got two accounts. Okay, you merge. So normally take about 14 days. Yeah, for the SCOPUS. Then you got your ID. That's your ID number. This is your ID number, and then you can use it. Yeah. All right. Next. Right. So this is the interface. Everybody familiar with this? I know everybody familiar with this one. I assume everybody familiar. Yeah. Right. So, but this is the main thing that we need to look at. Number one, on the top left, top right. Sorry, top right. We have search button, and then we have this one, the login. That is dashboard. This is dashboard. Yeah. And then we have the this number one. Number two, that one. Your affiliation, University of Malaysia, okay? And then your SCOPUS number, this is your SCOPUS number, this is your ORCID number, yeah? That's number two. Number three, and also if you click over there, we come up with all the information of your research. And then number three, we have number three menu, we have the edit file, we have set alert, we have save, and then potential. This is if you want to trace the missing account, or maybe you have to look at on the another people name, Zaidi, okay? How many Zaidi in the world, for example? Okay, and then this is the metric overview. The people, normally I know the people will look at straight away with this number, even me sometimes, yeah? Okay, 73, this is your citation, this is your H index, okay? Okay, neglect about my H index. I believe in education, so many people have higher H index than me, yeah? Okay. Right, so we have this graph. This is a graph, yeah. Okay, the graph and the I show you afterward later on. Don't worry. Okay, this is your topic, and then okay. Now you see now how many items here? Number one, number two, number three, number four, up to number six. Okay, because some people are away on this graph only. They didn't look at on the actually you got a lot. Yeah. Number three. This is number seven. Item number seven. You can click here, okay? And then number 8 is the article itself. You click it, it come up with another menu and menu, yeah? And the last one, but not least, this one, number 9. So then altogether, to me, I divided the menu in SCOPUS into 9 sections. Yeah, 9 sections. This is from my observation. If you're asking the other people, they have their own perspective. This is from my own perspective. Yeah, 9. Okay, now we go ahead one by one. Okay, demo a bit. Okay, let me go to demo a bit. Okay, allow me. So where were we? Now, can you see Dr. Kavi? Dr. Kavi, can you see my screen or not? Dr.
Yeah.
Kavi?
Yeah, yes, Prof.
Thank you, thank you. All right, now, okay, thank you, Dr. Kavi. Now, let's see, now, we have this, okay. This is, I see this now, okay, this is your dashboard, okay. When you click the dashboard, then even this one, you can log out, right on. Dashboard, we give you the history, this one, history. Yeah, of your communication with the SCOPUS. You see now, yeah? Any update, any whatever I want to do, you can trace from here. Yeah, all right. Now we go next. Okay. Over here, you will click UTHM. Thank you to our PTTA to bring this database for us. Yeah. Okay. Right. Brought to you by Institution on. Okay. And then this one you can search. You can search your document, your document, your author, your affiliation, and so on. Yeah, all right. On the top one, and then the source of the journal. Yeah, for example, you can have a look over here. The source, okay, over there. And I'm sure most of us are familiar with this. Okay. Then from here, this is your affiliation. When you click this affiliation, you go straight away to UTHM database. Okay, now see. Now from here you can see the statistic of our UTHM. How many authors registered? About 6,000. How many documents in our UTHM? About 12K. In what research area? Most of the our researcher work on engineering. How many publications? Computer science. How many? And then this is the pie, a very nice pie chart you can see. Yeah, of course, UTHM, we are very common with engineering. There's no wonder we have a good percentage of, which is about 32% of engineering. Yeah, manuscript. Very good. And then computer science, okay, and then physics and astronomy could be from FAST. Congratulations to all FAST, yeah, contributor 7.6%, yeah, and so on. Okay, all right. If you want to see your position, okay, you click this one, you can see your ranking in our university. You click here, and then we come up with congratulations to PM Dr. Aida. Huh? Okay. All right. So, can you see Dr. Kavi? Dr. Kavi, can you see or not?
Yes,
Dr.
Prof.
Kavi, I mean,
Your
is moving or not?
it's not moving.
Or maybe
It is your slide is demo for Scopus.
Okay, never mind. So my slide is not moving, yeah? Not moving, yeah?
That's not moving.
Okay, maybe internet connection, but unfortunately, I have about 300 Mbps, but I expect that should be good enough. Okay, I'll try again. Try again, allow me, okay. Is it okay? Can you see? Can you see Dr. Kavi?
Still the same slide, demo for Scopus. Maybe you can
how about this one? If I go this one, Pablon, you can see Pablon?
No,
You can see?
no. You first unshare the screen, then again you retry.
All right. Okay. I get it. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's why. I'm very sorry. Okay, I didn't share this.
Okay. Now
you can see. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So sorry. Because that's not Dr. Kavi. You have to give me alert. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Aji Rudaini, to remind me. Thank you. Okay. Again, this is your dashboard. Yeah, dashboard. Now you can see. Yeah. All right. So you can search. And then you just one. All right, but below here, now you have to notice here, you can click over there, you can search, yeah? Okay, all these things, yeah? All right, this is the dashboard, as I said just now. You click this one, you give your history, video communication with the Scopus, yeah? All right, any kind of amendment with Scopus, maybe in the dashboard. All right, now you go ahead with this UTHM, that's now as I show you. Underneath my name, you go to UTHM. Okay, you click over there. Now you can see, yeah, the number of document in our UTHM 12K, the number of author, and then the very nice pie chart just now, as I said just now, yeah, telling us how many percentage of paper from engineering, from the computer science, from the science section, and etc. Okay, even if you click on the author name, you come up with the name accordingly to the number of publication. So congratulations to my colleague in my faculty, Prof. Aida Mustafa, become the highest because you got about 287, because this is sort of according to your publication number, yeah, not in H-index, yeah. All right, now you can sort out. And right now finish with this one. Okay, this is on our application. Now, if you click here, show all, then you come up with this. This is your history. As you can see, my surname, my author name, all this stuff over here. Okay, now all this author name is held by my ORCID number. ORCID number. You have to remember this. I mentioned just now about ORCID number, yeah. So every single time you change your surname or whatever else, they will link with your ORCID number. So mean that your ORCID number will hold your author name, okay? As long as your name is there, yeah? Zaidi, Embong, Zaidi, Zaidi, whatever. As long as the name is Zaidi and Embong, that's it. All right, now this is your history, okay? Your history and so on. And then your subject area, okay? What area? And then your, this one. All right, this is about, you click on show less, you go back to this one. Okay, right. This is now we go next. Edit profile. So this is especially for in order to do amendment. For example, missing document. You click on this and then proceed, and you go with this one. Your name, and then we go, and then we go this one. This in terms of you want to find any missing item. Any missing item, go over there. Yeah. So, and also you can also change your affiliation. If there is something wrong with your affiliation, you can revise your affiliation here. You see this one, yeah. So therefore, if you have any publication, if you want to change your affiliation later on, so you can find you can do from here. Yeah. Okay. Next. So set alert is in order to notification. You want to set the notification. But let's say citation, for example. When I got citation, then it go to my email. That's it. Yeah. Right. Close. Then potential author. This is very interesting. I want to know how many Zaidi in the world. Maybe if I'm lucky, maybe I can find my name there. Maybe I can check whether how many accounts I get. Or maybe one paper is not in my list, so therefore I can check from here. Any Zaidi Embong? No Zaidi Embong. Only one Zaidi Embong. So enough. That's good. Okay. Right now, but this is one sharing. It's good sharing. I want to share you because of this. This person is have a surname like me, Zaidi. One thing I need to share with all of you. Yeah, very interesting case for this one. From Toronto, Zaidi Shai. Okay, this one I study from this guy. Yeah? What I try to study is, you see this one. Yeah, you see this guy from Toronto. We have about 36 publications. 36 only. Not 100, not 200, not 500. Now see, 36, 21. With 36 manuscripts, he capable to reach up 21 as index. With 1,300. Now, you understand what I say? It means that 21 paper, they're having more than 21 citation. It means all the 21 paper is very good paper. Means that 21 over 36. I cited 21 paper that give him 21 as index. 21 divided by 36. But yeah, you did 21 paper that contribute to 21 as index. Okay. So if this guy have more paper, the line will be increased up to here, 100, 200, and etc. But will not give me any significance. Only the graph of the line of document only. Okay, but this will change the citation. So what does it mean? Citation is according to the number of citation is according to the quality of the journal. Number one, the quality of the journal, the area. How many research cited your work? That in this context, that's not you want to share only that. Yeah. How can this guy get 31 index only having 36? We are trying to produce 200, 100, but our index is still not reached up to here. Even in my case, I bought about 73 paper. Until now, I have about 11 only. But this guy, I learned something from this guy, at least. Yeah, that's a very interesting fact that I need to share you. Yeah. Okay. Next. Oh yeah. So this is the Ash index. This is about very common, but even though it's common, okay, this one. Okay, right. Before we go this, we go to here. This is the command number. Okay, the command over the year over the number of citation. Yeah, they tell us from time to time. Okay, the bar chart here, the number of the document that you have. The line here is the citation. So it means that it increased now. Okay, but you have to see the H index. What is H index? How they calculate now by using this graph. Okay. Right, this is one story that I need to share with all of you. Yeah, something I can share with you later on. But the thing is, talking about this H index, you can see from this graph, the H index is mainly the graph is the same for all the researcher. You come up with a curved graph like this, and then we have a straight line like that. The straight line, and then we see the star. The star is the interaction between the line with the curve. The curve, so this interaction, they give you your H index, which is at here. Okay. Now, this curve will be changed from other people to other people. let's say if I compare with the most cited person in Malaysia, yeah, Prof. Dato Ahmad Fauzi, NC, UTM, my friend, that's my friend as well, yeah. Dato, yeah, he have 83 as index. If I compare my graph with his graph could be, the curve is not here. The curve is over here. So we say ibarat langit dengan bumi. We can say ibarat langit dengan bumi. Yeah. So mean that in the very good analogy. If in this case, I want to share like football, football, yeah? Football. Team JDT in Liga Super. Okay, Liga Premier and Liga Kumbahan, for example. Okay, Liga Kampung. Okay, right now, this you can see the curve will change from time from one other to one other. So that's why I told you if I compare with Dato' Dato' Ahmad Fauzi, of course Dato' Fauzi, the curve could be here. Compared to me, I am here. Okay. All right. Now, but focus on my story now. Yeah, only forget about Dato' citation. But I know we know he's the most cited person in Malaysia. Okay, now, how can we increase our index? Now, I can share you something. Okay, the strategy now. Okay, now the first one, we need to have a good paper. Thank you with my collaborator, Dr. Zakia. She's here. Okay. Okay, in my case, before this, I have the highest one is one. Okay, this is my highest one. But when after I have a collaborator paper with Dr. Zakia, and then Alhamdulillah, our area in corrosion better will give very good impact. And then this paper is climbing. This paper is climbing from the bottom here. The paper is climbing up to number 1 now. Okay, number 1. Give me 754 citations. And then got number 2 and so on. And then, what does it mean? If you have one good paper, you can change your action index. Never rely on the number of your publication, but you have to focus on the quality. If you want to increase your action index, you must focus on the quality, number 1. Number 2, the area of interest, I mean the impact. Let's say, if I wrote one paper about COVID-19, to be sure, tomorrow my action index will increase. Many people recited, and then straight away, tomorrow I get my action index with 12. Because my paper is about COVID-19. So many people recited. You get my point, yeah? What I'm trying to say. Okay? Even though sometimes we're talking about our area, but sometimes in our area, it's very broad area. For example, surface sign, corrosion. Under surface sign, what we have? Where we want to go in surface sign? Which one? Okay, you need to choose the impact, the high impact. All right, now in my case, let's say I have 11. So how can I go to 14? I go to 12 now. The idea is I need to increase this. This one must plus 1 to become 12. Now, thank you for number 10, because number 10 is already 16. It means that I have a chance to be 16. Yeah, to be actually 16. Up to here, But I need to increase all the bottom to become 16. Very hard. Yeah, it's not easy as you think. Okay, to 10 to 12. Now I extended to 11. Now I want to increase to 12, for example. In this case, this paper number 11 must have another 1 citation. So 11 plus 1. So I need 1, another 1. Okay, another 1 here. So this one, I need another 2. So 2. So 1 plus 2, 3. I need 3 citations. 1 citation from this, 2 citations from this will give me 12. Okay. Okay, understand, yeah? Now let's say I want to get 13. 13 as in that. So it means 13. This one must be 11 plus 2. I need 2 paper, 2 citations. This one must be another 3. So 3. 2 plus 3. This one must be 9 plus 5. 9 plus 4. 4. So you sum up all together how many citations? This is the way how we increase the citation. So in some case, some people have their own strategy. Some people use self-citation. So in my example here, So I have 11. So is there any self-citation in my index? I click here. Now, if the graph is changed, then I have so many self-citation. Now I click update the graph now. Is there any change? This is a strategy, one of the strategy that people use, yeah, to increase. They use the self-citation. But in some cases, self-citation is good. Sometimes is, yeah, to me, it depends on the people, yeah. Okay, is it change? Not change. So maybe internet connection. Okay, come on. Okay, never mind, forget it. Right. Okay, Dr. Kavi, can you see my slide or not, Dr. Kavi?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, thank you. Now we carry on a bit more. Okay, got so many things I need to show this. Yeah, actually, so many. I hope the line is back on. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm not sure what happened to the internet connection. Okay, now again. I try my best to show all of you all this. Okay, okay. Then you go. If you go, okay, this is about H index. Then I forget something below the H index just now. There is some more thing that you need to know. This one, yeah. The document. The document by source. Okay, by source. Okay, how many paper that you have? IOP conference 24%. Okay, apply supplemental, how many? And then your citation, your co-author, how many co-author you have? Yeah, and then I have my co-author over here. Yeah, for example, we have about 23. Dr. Maxwell with me, about 19 publications. PM Su, Suhaila, yeah, 14, and the rest. Okay, you can have a look on that as well. Okay, and also you can analyze your output, your author output, and the citation review. All right, now we go over here, the document. We click the document, we come up with your document here. Yeah, so this is the cited paper by document. This is all the paper. Yeah, cited by paper. Okay, I mean on your publication. And then your co-author, how many co-author that you have that contribute to your work? This is the number of co-author. Okay, right. And you click to your co-author name. For example, I go to Dr. Maxwell, yeah? Dr. Maxwell, my colleague, yeah? Okay. Click that, and then you can see your co-author H index. What is this H index? From where? Okay, right. That's why in Scopus is a link. If you manage to collaborate with other people, the other people will be there. For example, one example, yeah. Let's say over here. This is my latest conference paper. Yeah. See, geopolymer. I have example Prof. Sharudin. Prof. Sharudin is there. Prof. Insan. Dr. Swade. Can I click your H index, Dr. Swade, now? Okay, just joking, yeah. But at least you can see, I can see the link over here. I can click and then I can see what is the H index, how many paper on my co-author. That's it. Okay, right. Okay. I hope everybody can get some idea from here. Yeah. And then the format. This one also very useful in order to retrieve the format. Yeah. Okay. It's already 1.5 hours now. Allow me, can I continue, Doctor? Maybe 2 hours is not enough for me. Okay. All right. Okay. Never mind. I stop with this. Okay. Straight away with Scopus. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask me later on the Scopus. Yeah. I'm happy to help. Yeah. Okay. Next we go. Can you see my slide, Doctor? Can you see my slide? Okay. Go back to my slide.
Yes, Prof. Now we can see your slide.
Okay. Very good. Now I continue. Yeah. Where were we just now? Okay. Somewhere around here. Demo. Okay. Demo on Scopus. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. This one. Yeah. Publon. Now we continue the last one on Publon. What is Publon? Publon is a track record for your publication. and also with your citation method. Now, you have to notice that Publon is especially for WOS. And also Publon will record your review process. And from there, compared to Scopus, Scopus did not mention about your review process. That is the pro and con. Publon, number one, Publon WOS paper. Number two, Publon will give you information about your review. So the people know how many papers you review. Okay? So all your publication is there. Publication in WS. Trusted citation metric, which is from the WOS, which is from Clarivate. And then correct your author contribution. In Publon, your ID is not, we call as researcher ID. Yeah. And then we have to verify your peer review journal. Okay, for Publon, especially for review process. Yeah. For example, you become editor-in-chief, you whatever, as long as in the editing. Yeah, editing. Okay, Publon CV. Okay, now we have to look on how to register Publon. Come up with you click the one. So Publon will send you the email to you. Okay, you have to verify. Okay, now this is email, yeah. You click this email and come up with it. Now see now, click here to activate. To active, you click here, yeah. After that, you can log in, yeah? You can log in to your account. Okay, thank you for the video. So I hope maybe this is only suggestion. Maybe PPTA can have some initiative to create this one, and I'm happy to help PPTA if they want to create this video, yeah? Okay, next we go ahead. Okay, this is the way how we can log in. One after you done, you secure your Publon account, then you can log in via Facebook, via Google Mail, via ORCID, yeah, via this one, okay, and then the one, okay. But normally we can use either maybe, in my opinion, yeah, very trusted to use the maybe Gmail or ORCID, yeah, this is good, okay. Right, this is the appearance, how the Publon look like, okay. This is my Publon, for example. Now what we have, the menu, this one, number one is private dashboard. This is the way how we control. Okay. This is the display of the public display. Public profile. So the people from outside can see me. Okay, what is, okay, can see my profile like this. Okay. So we have to familiar with this two. In Publon, two. And inside the private dashboard, many more menu later on. I show you one by one. Don't worry, yeah. Okay, public profile. So there you can see the number. This is the number. Sorry, the research ID. This is your research ID. Will appear over there. Now you compare research ID with this Scopus. The PUBLON is totally different. Totally different. Yeah. Okay. Right. Next. Now you can see the number of publication. Yeah, your name, your surname, your position, your affiliation, your number of publication. This is the number of publication in my PUBLON. This is a citation. This is index from PUBLON. Is now so increase already. It's now no more 10, now 11 already now. A few days ago. Then, when compared to Scopus, PUBLON give a report on your work that you contribute with the review process. Okay, you review the paper in Q1 paper, for example, so they will record it, all them. So I mean, in this case, I got 71, for example. So this is different between Scopus and PUBLON. And you imagine if the people from outside see you, they see at your PUBLON, they see your contribution in knowledge contribution. You not only publish your journal, your manuscript, but you are the commentator or the assessor. So you can write, you can comment. You can write, you can comment. That's to me, write and comment is good. Comment and then to make perfect, because you are contribute. Even though you comment a lot of things to the author, but your task is in order to ensure the quality of the journal. So mean that you are holding the reputation of the journal. That's why. Okay, right. Okay, that's why. Then after you do the work, the publisher are happy with you, they give you the reward later on. Yeah, so you can access the journal within 30 days free FOC, and then at the end of the day they give you certificate. Okay, right. Now, when after you click the dashboard, we come up with this. All the track citation, the management review, and then this is all the menu. Okay, the menu comes from the private dashboard. Okay, all right. So in the menu of dashboard, we have the public profile, we have a export, PUBLON, citation map, publication, peer review, and then this one, the committee. You can join the committee. Yeah, so on. Right, but the most interesting thing. Okay, now after you go here, so this is the summary of the dashboard. Yeah. Okay, dashboard is one. Okay, inside dashboard we have this number 1, number 2, publication. Number 3 is the notification, any history that our activity. Yeah, via PUBLON. And then this is the main menu for us to add our manuscript or our peer review. Okay, number 4. Okay, number 5 is setting. Right. One of the most interesting on this PUBLON I like because of what? Because of this one, citation map. Very interesting, very creative. You see whatever that one. When you click citation map, you can see how many people cited your work. 129 from Malaysia cited my WS paper. 7 from Australia. 37 from here, 8 from UK, 1 from Russia. Sorry, let me one. Kazakhstan, Pakistan. This one, Nigeria. Because I have collaboration with Nigeria. We don't mess well. That's why. About 59 paper cited by Nigerian scientists. Yeah. Because of here, some people in Tanzania cited, and then South Africa. Okay. Right, immediate, if you have a good collaboration with, for example, until now, no Japanese. I didn't have any collaborator with Japanese or, okay. All right, this is the way, yeah? How can we see our, from this PUBLON? Very interesting. Right. Now, how can we track our record, our citation? So, okay, how can we add our record of the publication for WS? Let's see. You go to the menu, you click on the track, and then you go to import publication. Once after you import the publication, then we come up with this menu. In PUBLON, we have this. You can import via WOS, okay? Or maybe you can synchronize using ORCID number, ORCID account. This is one of the important things. That's why we need to have ORCID. Yeah? And then you can import by using DOI. You go to the article, copy and paste the DOI number. Then your registration of your publication is done. Or maybe you can import it by using this one, with text. Okay, all right, next. One after you click on synchronize on your publication, let's say I use ORCID. One after I done that, the list of publication will be appear automatically like that. Automatically, all the paper will be appear in the list like that in the Publon. Okay, right, next. Now I want to add review. Now I want to add review. My review now. Okay, I've done review with several high prestige journal, for example. So how can I add review? By click add review. One after you click add review, you have come up with this form. You need to fill out all the form. You need to key in your journal and then the title. And then after that, okay, this one for the comment, you neglect it. No need for you to put the comment. No need. Yeah, let's say this is confidential, but you just in order to let Publon know that you have done this. That's it. The comment is already in the database of the publisher. And sometimes it's confidential. We cannot put in this one. Yeah, but this one is only to record your publication only. Then when you click on create review, one after you click on this, you come up with the link. This link. You need to keep the link. Keep this link, copy, paste. You click copy and then keep the link and then email to review Publon. But in email, we need to attach several documents, one document. One document we need to attach. One, you secure this, you keep this, and then after you email. This example of my email, my communication with Publon. Okay, I email to review@Publon. Okay. Okay, I put simple sentence. Hi there, here I attach a review, blah, 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 blah. This is the link, URL link that I give just now. And then I attach, okay, this is email to Publon. And then the link that I copy from just now, yeah, from the Publon. Okay, next, this one. This is the article review acknowledgement. This is the evidence that is used by Publon to verify your review. So they need your evidence. Without evidence, they will not going to verify. So your review will not in the Publon. You must attach this one. Like how does it look like? Okay. Right after you done that, okay, you done that, all review will be here. All review will be here. Okay, all the 70 review that I done will be here. But in some case, no need for you to email. Will be automatically in, because yesterday I just finished review bulletin, one bulletin, 2, 3 from Indonesia. Indeed, they automatically update in my Publon. All right, what others we have from the metric information? What is that? When you click on the menu just now, you can see the impact of your publication, the impact of your review. Yeah, and then this is the most important part, very important. If you click to publication, now I have about 48. I have 48 paper in the Publon. Now, can you see Publon automatically category into WS? From all 48, how many paper from WS? Maybe automatically. If from where? From Clarivet, yeah? Okay, now see how many paper from WS. Okay, now you see. Then you know where you are. And how many percent for your paper from WS, from paper from SCOPUS. That's why in some case, don't ever say that our paper are in which one? Q1, WS. Oh, okay. Is WS. How can you ensure WS? How can you ensure? By using Clarivet. Okay. Okay, then publish your private dashboard. This is a private dashboard. But after you done that, So all the paper will be appear in the private according to the number of citation. The way how Clarivate count your H index is according to the this one, the order. Okay, if I say I got 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 H index, 3 paper, that's more than 3 H index. Yeah. Okay. Right. About review. In Publon, also record your review. Okay, this is the number of review, right? Similar to the ORCID just now. ORCID record my review, Publon also record. Now you see, all this data from Publon sent to ORCID. Okay, now you got it. ORCID can also communicate with Publon. Okay, right. Now this is the number of review that I made in WS. Yeah, 17 in general of alloy compound. 15 in applied surface science. Okay, all are Q1. Okay, right. Next, some other journal. Yeah, some other journal. All right, then more. I think because of time, I think maybe next. If I have time, I show you later on. But we go next one on the very important one. This is a Clarivate. Okay, I show you one by one later on. Don't worry. One after finish, I show you the demo. Okay, talking about this. Sorry for. Mr. Asman, allow me to touch a bit on the publication in our UTHM. Yeah, right. So how can we identify that our paper are WS? Okay, thank you to our library because provide us with the Clarivate. Then you go to click on the understand. I understand, and you click and then you log in via your password. You see password. One after you do that. You go to this one, and then you click on the database. One after you click database, you have the Clarivate. You see the Clarivate. From Clarivate, see, pop up over there. You type your journal name. Then you say, okay, you claim that you are published in Q1, right? Now you type whether the journal is there or not. It's not, then forget it. Okay, right. Now Clarivate. Okay, talking about Clarivate. You must notice that in Clarivate, the category of citation are including all these things. Expanded, social science, art and humanity, and so on. Yeah. Okay. I believe in our faculty fast. Some of us are very good in this. Thank you to my friend, Professor Haji Rozaini. Yeah. He is one of my shifu. I learned a lot of things from him. Thank you, Prof. Yeah. Prof. Haji Rozaini. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Then. Video. Now look at on the video. Sorry, the video in Japanese language. So sorry, but that's why I told Mr. Asman. We UTHM need to do this afterward. Okay. Watch the video for Clarivate. Yeah. Wait.
To effectively evaluate journals and make strategic publication decisions, you need not only data, but journal intelligence, true transparency into what makes a journal influential and valuable. The enhanced journal profile page in Journal Citation Reports provides a more complete view of a journal, putting the data into context to help you understand the metrics, see the articles that drive those metrics, and identify the community that contributes to the journal, building its value. From the redesigned homepage, use the Browse Journals and Browse Categories buttons to navigate to complete lists that can be filtered. Or enter a journal name to launch directly to the profile view. Title.
Okay, in this case, I need to tell you something. When you type there, over there, if your journal is WS or Q1 or WS is in database, when you type this, the keyword, they will come over there. Yeah, let's say cell death. So cell death is there. Then you can click. Okay, if there is none, no mean that the paper is not WS. Okay, right.
Suggestions are made as you type.
Okay, one after you click that, you come up with this database. This is the report from WS, from Clarivate. This is the one that we use for our, for example, we claim that our paper, our manuscript is Q1. Then this is the evidence. Right.
These journal citation reports is a snapshot in time, looking at the citation activity for a journal in a single calendar year. All the data on the profile page examine the current JCR year. To see historical data, click all years.
Now, you see the pattern? You see now? Okay, now let me discuss about Shimago. Yeah, some of you use Shimago. Now, let me tell you the story. Shimago, if you, okay, for example, this one is 8, yeah, in Claribet, yeah. But in Shimago, maybe different. Okay, for your information, the H index that given by this WS is exactly the same appear at the website of the journal. Okay, but Shimago, okay, the difference is the Q. Okay, I have one example. I can give you some example. I have one paper with applied surface, general of molecular liquid. Okay, my Q paper with Dr. Zakia from UTHM. That journal, sorry, Dr. Zakia, I have to reveal this one. Yeah, okay. That journal in WS say Q2, but in Shimago Q1. That's the difference. Okay. So in this context, we need to notice in Malaysia, normally when talking about promotion or whatever else, we need to use WS. Why? Why? What the reason? Because one after you compile all your document, the document might be sent to the external. External could be from Harvard. External could be from Cambridge. External could be from US, from whatever you see out. But the thing is there we need to look at on very good reputation of journal. So of course, they need to look at on the calendar. So that's why I advise we cannot use Shimago. Yeah, but you can use, but in my opinion, WS calendar is good. Yeah, in order to convince the people outside there, your paper are Q1. The evidence is Q1. Yeah, confirm Q1. Okay.
The top section of the profile focuses on performance data that explain the journal impact factor.
Now, this is the way how they calculate the impact factor. Yeah, so I said they will review impact factor every 2 years time. Yeah, that's why the impact factor will change from time to time. That's why I don't ever say that I publish Q1. No, you need to check. You need to check whether Q1 now. For those who have, for example, for those who already published in Journal of Allied Compound, especially in mechanical engineering, you need to check then. It's not Q1 anymore, yeah, it's Q2. For your information, Journal and Alloy and Compound, you can check from career back. I checked it yesterday, it's Q1. Sorry, Q2. It's no longer Q1. That's why you need to check.
Through the calculation to understand the complete story. The journal impact factor trend graph places the journal impact factor into the context of time. What is the journal impact factor this year, and how has it changed? The citation distribution details the population of items that were cited this year. What types of documents were cited and how frequently? Were certain documents heavily influential in the journal impact factor, or was the citation activity more evenly distributed? To see even more details, expand the graph by clicking on the arrows. Hover over a bar on the chart to see, for example, that there were 5 articles that each received 12 citations in the JCR year.
Okay, this is a trend, how they change, yeah, on the JCR, yeah. Very nice, very detailed.
The median citation rate for both articles and reviews provides further context. There is also a count of unlinked citations. These are citations that were clearly attributable to the journal and contributed to the journal impact factor, but could not definitively be linked to a specific article because of incomplete or incorrect citation information. The journal impact factor calculation section details how the journal impact factor is calculated. The ratio of current year citations to articles published in the prior 2 years is linked to a
This is the way how they calculate, yeah, the formula, how they calculate. Yeah, citation from 2017 to item published in, okay, divide by number of citation. Okay, that's how they calculate.
List of the citable documents in the denominator and the citing items in the numerator. These are visible in the panel on the right. Every item is listed, so you have complete transparency into the calculation for both cited and citing items. Citable items are displayed with the most cited items listed First, click Show All to expand a complete list that can be viewed in Web of Science for further analyses or exported to a CSV file. Likewise, the citations in the numerator of the calculation are listed here. These are organized hierarchically with citations aggregated by citing journal. Click Show All to expand the view to see the individual citing articles and even the exact references from the bibliography of that paper. Any unlinked citations that contributed to the journal impact factor will also be listed here, giving a complete picture of the contributions to the calculation. In the center of the journal profile, the summary details about the source items from this journal are provided, such as the number of articles versus reviews. Click here to link to additional data, including rank in category and percentile data, which can then be exported. The bottom half of the profile explores the
Okay, this is a very interesting one. The bottom one, yeah.
Tables.
The bottom one here, we give you the region. Okay, the region where the manuscript originate from US. How many in this journal? In this journal, how many documents contributed by US? How many contributed by China? From England? Even in the institution as well. Yeah. Okay.
Summarizing the source documents from this journal for the most recent 3 years give us journal intelligence about where the contributing authors are located geographically and the institutions they are affiliated with, which regions and organizations were influential in the impact of this journal. These lists can be exported as well. Click the arrows to expand. Anytime you want to navigate back to the home page to search another journal, just click on the Insights Journal Citation Reports link at the top of the page.
Okay, this is the end of this video. So we have to proceed a bit more, demo, just finish demo. Okay, now talking about SMPU, yeah, this is especially for all UTHM student, student staff. All right, as we know, we have a UTHM SMPU system database. All right, so when after you click this one, you will can import your scopus, and then you can click in you can update your from the one that I showed just now, your H index, your citation, and so on. You click and then you will be updated automatically. Yeah. All right. So now, what we need to know now is in order to Scopus and WS publication. Okay, how can we record our Scopus? Yeah, right. Now, if you want to declare that your paper are Scopus proceeding, you need to have these two. Number one, original copy of document, from publisher. Number two, Scopus link. Without Scopus link, this is especially for proceeding. I think I mentioned this before with Mr. Asman a few weeks ago. Man, WS, we have Q1, Q2, and Q4. We need what we need to require, we need to declare two documents. Number one, copy of manuscript. Number two is quarterly report. This form carry back. Yeah. Okay. Now, one by one, I show you step one by one. So you want to declare in the Scopus publication. So even though it's a journal or proceeding, okay. Right. Now you need to key in that one. Number one, research grant number. Why we need to put this grant number? Because the thing is, this is linked with the ORCID. Let's say we got the grant. So the grant, you need to fulfill the KPI. KPI of the grant is publication. Okay. So the RMC will check whether you have the paper or not. Is grant have paper or not? That's why we need to key in on the ORCID system. So one after you key in on the ORCID system. One after you key over there. So this will retrieve to the ORCID system. Yeah. Okay, then the information of the conference. Okay, next, ISBN number of the proceeding. Yeah, and okay, the detail of the conference. Now, our major concern are this one: URL, because it takes time. Because sometimes the conference say the proceeding will appear. Okay. One after you attend the conference, okay, normally the secretary will tell you, okay, we got this paper will be published next year, blah, 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 blah. But after you get waiting, and then, okay, you accept, you are very happy, but then it's not updated in the Scopus yet. It takes time. Maybe you have to wait, maybe a month, you don't know. So, without this link, you cannot key in. Yeah, you need to put the link. Very important to declare that your paper are in the Scopus. Yeah, that's why you want to tell Mr. Asman. Now, for manuscript, for this proceeding very simple. You need to give only one paper, the evidence from the manuscript. That's it. Upload your original copy of the complaint. That's it. Finish. Okay. Then for the WS publication, what you need to do? You need to declare this is indexed by WS, and then you need to put the clarified. What is the interpreter? Q1, Q2, okay, and then you need to attach together with two things: original document and together with the detail of the GST or GSR report just now. So you need this one, your document, and then you need this report. You highlight as index is what, and then the citation is what, Q1 or Q2. You need to provide this one, okay, for the library, for the update to SCPU system. All right, so last but not least, you can see over here, whatever you update in the SCPU system, we appear on the UTHM committee database. Now, as you know, all the paper we did together, the link, and this is your CV as well. You can use it for the CV. Yeah, thank you to the library. For me, it's very helpful. Yeah, I have some experience during my application for my BK7. I think the SMPU very helpful because some paper I did that or very you can read your paper. And then for education promotion, so CV template. Now this is especially for promotion. As for senior lecturer who want to promote to associate professor, from professor to be BK7. So the point of publication, as I mentioned here, Section 3, Research and Publication Innovation. Section 3B, Publication and Writing. Very important, yeah? And it's created together with the evidence, with Scopus Power Application Report. That's why, from if you have the Scopus account, you have the PUBLONS account, all the database is there. So you can retrieve any time there. So very easy for you to make a CV. And even if you look at on the PUBLONS, it will be automatically generate the CV in the format of the PUBLONS. For the Scopus also can do that. Okay. So this is all information that extract from the, and then if this is in our, as you know, you are very familiar with this SMPU system in also from our UTHM committee, and this is the list of our journal or whatever else we receive from SMPU system. Okay. Then if for promotion, this is one example I give you. Yeah. Okay. In promotion, you need to, as I said, section 3B, you need to list how many Q1, how many Q2, how many Q3, how many Q4. You need to declare. Then you have to write Scopus or WS. Okay, if you have impact factor, you mean that this is WS. Okay, right? You need to highlight what is for example here the link, and then the ISR, the Scopus Q1. This Q1, sorry, Q2, Q1, Q3. Now, this Q, all this Q must be come up with evidence. Evidence from where? Evidence from the clarified analysis. Yeah, all right. Now, some other example of recognition. This is the last one. Okay, before I finish my lecture. Okay, one of the very easy method of show off. I just want to share. I want to share only. Yeah, doesn't mean I'm good enough, but this only sharing with all of you. Some example of the recognition. If you declare you have a very good PUBLONS, the people know your expertise, then you get this. This is a 2 certificate I got from the Elsevier as outstanding contribution in review for these 2 impact journal. Yeah, Q1 journal. No, this is no longer Q1 now. It's Q2. Then this is still Q1, 6 point something. Yeah, apply as an outstanding. For outstanding, you need to review consistently in a year, then you get outstanding. I can share it later on. Okay, then certificate or certificate. This certificate is very important. It's very important for your promotion as well. Yeah, you say you are review journal, so with the evidence, this is international level one. It's not from Malaysia. This is from international. It's not easy as you think. Yeah, right. Maybe in the next topic, we can share with you how to become a reviewer and so on, how to review article. Yeah. All right. So journal, you can got a lot. You can collect a collection of this. all the journal here that you review. Yeah. All right. And then commercial, how many? Okay, the award. Right. And then the conclusion. This is according to my opinion. This is can be changed from other people to other people. ORCID is a fingerprint. It's for our publication. Yeah. And then SCOPUS is database system to observe our SCOPUS in that journal. PUBLON is database system to observe our WS in that paper progress and show our review process. The last and but not least, SCOPUS and PUBLON will allow us to prepare a good CV for our career environment. By that, I think some tip before I finish. Some tip how to publish in a good high impact journal. Maybe library can invite me for another talk. Maybe, yeah. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you to be with me nearly about starting begin from 9 o'clock up to now, about approximately about nearly 2 hours non-stop. By that, I pass to chairman. Yeah, thank you very much to all. And I'm so sorry if there are any inconvenience source in terms of the way how very emotional, very very eager to share with all of you. Yeah. Okay. By that, I pass to Dr. Kavi. Dr. Kavi, thank you. I pass to Dr. Kavi.
Yes, Dr.
Yeah, Dr. Kavi, I pass to you, Dr. Kavi. I done.
Okay.
I pass to you.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, Associate Professor Dr. Zaidi. It's a wonderful presentation. So hopefully everyone, all our staff and the students, maybe they understand what is the importance of the research IDs. And if you have any questions, you can ask now. Actually, I have one question. Prof, I have one question.
Yes, please.
Actually, in the PUBLON, they only add our WOS papers and SCI channels only, right?
Yeah.
And about the citation, because SCOPUS, they they add all the citations, the journals indexed by SCOPUS, they will add all the citation. But in the PUBLONs, just they add the citation is only from the Web of Science journals and the SCI channels. Is correct?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's make the difference between SCOPUS and Calimet in terms of, as I said, in terms of citation, in terms of HNet, yeah. Because the difference is in terms of the quality. Now, let's see, now, as I said, like you are playing football, yeah, Liga Super and Liga Perdana is different layer, yeah. So now, what I mean is, SCOPUS is widely covered, yeah, including the proceeding and so on, right? And it's not in terms of the ranking of the paper itself. And also for WS, is select. Mean that some paper from SCOPUS can be considered WS. Am I right? Now, the difference is now they reduce the number of the citation because the citation that consider are only WOS only. They filter. They take only best of the best. Okay, they take best of the best. Mean that they only take citation from the best paper exactly from WS because it's SCOPUS. The accumulation from WS and together we add another SCOPUS because the thing is in SCOPUS, yeah. It's not only ISI. I think it's covered with the complaint journal. Yeah, sorry, abstract. So not abstract. The proceeding. Yeah. Did I answer your question, Dr. Kavi? It's a very good question, by the way.
Yeah.
But actually, I thought that already to answer. But the thing is, as I said, the analogy very simple. It's like you play football. Yeah, EPL. You got Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. Am I right? If you watch the English football, am I right? So mean that Scopus could be, WS could be in the another league. Yeah, the rule is different. The rule is different. Even the player is different. Am I right? Okay.
Prof,
This is a very simple analogy. Understand?
yes,
Okay.
Prof. Actually,
Yes,
what
sir.
is the difference
Yeah.
of WOS journal and SCI journal?
The same thing. The same ISI WS. WS a report is a report for ISI. Yeah. The ISI is normally high impact. We come up with high impact and also I'm sorry. The Q ranking. The Q ranking itself.
Because E has expanded science citation index also Web of Science journal, right? That's why I'm asking. No, what is the difference of ESI and SCI?
Okay, but that one is that's what I told you. Yeah, because the thing is now, if I look at, I show you just now, the slide, one slide just now, I show all the things, SCI, the one. So I think the answer is there already. They said the answer is there. And even the way, the general citation report just now, as I said, yeah, Dr. Kabi, yeah, all right. If you compare between Shimago and Clarivet, is it different, right? It is different, right? So in this case, the citation also different. Yeah. Okay, but I'm pretty much concerned on these two things. Is it Scopus or Pablo or Clarivet? That's it. Yeah, because the thing is, the people need to know what is the quality of the paper. I don't care about all these things, but the thing is, what I care is the quality. The quality, the number is the number, but as I said, in terms of promotion later on, some people will say, really care on your how many Q1 you have, how many Q2 you have, how many publications you have. Am I right? So maybe we can discuss outside after we finish this talk afterwards. Maybe as I told you, different people have their own perspective, yeah, of this citation report and so on, yeah. But I only talk on what I experienced from my observation. Yeah, I hope I answer your question, Dr. Kavi.
From my side, okay. How about others? If does anyone have any questions to ask Professor Dr. Zaidi?
About 2 hours now. I hope no question. If any question, you can email or you can communicate with me. My number is there. But from the faculty member, doesn't matter because they can communicate with me. Yeah. Our faculty member doesn't matter. Very easy for them to get me there. Okay. They know my number. Okay.
So in this case, if no question, then we can end up this session. Once again, thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Zaidi Embong, for your wonderful presentation. So
my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.
If does anyone have any questions? I think someone eager to wait for some questions. Okay. Okay, thanks for everyone. We can end this session now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kavi. Thank you, everybody. Okay.
Thank you.
You have a good day. Take care of yourself, everybody. Okay, take care.
If anyone want to fill the attendance, please click the link in the chat box.
Okay, attendance. So don't forget the attendance. Yeah. Thank you. Dr.
Thank
Kavi,
you.
give me the link of the attendance, please. Dr. Kavi.
Yeah. So, yes, Prof.
Attendance, please.
Yeah, the link.
For Isan, turn on your camera, please. For Isan from UTHM. I can see him just now.
Yeah, okay.
For Isan. For Isan. Okay, attendance link, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hey, the link. You see the link, right? Okay, good. Okay, thank you. All right. For Isan. One more, Faizan. One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Steady. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Faizan. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Faizan. Thank you, Faizan. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum. Good. Yeah.